Today, we're going to see what happens if Klay Thompson, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, and of course Kyrie Irving were all drafted at the same time. They're all teammates, but we're going to see what would happen if they started their careers at the same time and see what kind of crazy dynasty they can create. For full transparency, injuries are off, and we're going to, honestly, we're just going to make sure they all stick together, so contracts might be a little bit iffy, if you will, but it's all for the sake of the experiment. If you guys like to see this type of content, good night if I can. Anyways, ignore that weird segment there. Anyways, like I was saying, if you guys want to keep seeing this type of stuff, maybe I'll start doing some rebuilds or something like that. But right now, I'm trying to do things that don't take like a ton of time, since I do have a lot of other things going on in my life. But I'll try my best to keep pumping out entertaining content for you guys. So yeah, hopefully just give me some feedback, see what you like. The Mavericks in this game are just absolutely ridiculous, so I'm assuming that the 2K sim is just gonna love this. It's just gonna eat it up, and we might even go 82-0 for all that I know. And yeah, we're just gonna hopefully just see an absolute dynasty, the beginning of an absolute dynasty out here in Dallas, which honestly all you Dallas fans deserve after what you went through. But also, I feel like this is kind of rigged, because how on earth? I mean, this is kind of old news at this point, but how I still am bamboozled that you trade your world class, once in a generation talents and Luka Doncic for basically nothing. No offense to AD, but he's old. Luka is not old, and yeah, it just makes no sense. Still to this day to me, why you would trade Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Like, I mean, it's not something that I would, pick up the phone for as a GM, but, maybe there's a reason why I don't work in the NBA and why Nico Harrison still has a job. Who knows? Anyways, I'll see you guys in the off season. And speak of the devil, Luka Doncic with the MVP. Our rookie of the year, of course, is Cooper Flagg? No, it's Cooper Flagg. Good night. Shooting 50% from the field, too. It's beautiful to see. And I'm not sure if it's actually going to process the other guys as rookies because of the way I went about inputting their stats. Oh, it did. Or not their stats, their what I'm saying. Anyways, Cooper Flagg, AD, and Kyrie Irving are all the top 3 rookies from the class, and hopefully looks like there was no love for Klay Thompson, unfortunately. I hope he actually got to play, as we finished as the 2 seed in the West. So let's take a look at the stats here for the season. I'm curious to see if Klay Thompson actually got any PT. He did, and he didn't have a horrific year. Yeah, so like that's just kind of what I was talking about. Their previous career stats would be there, but we're starting from right here. Anyways, for a rookie year, 40% from the field, 37 from the 3, 13 points. Klay just doing what he do. I don't know. He didn't really play too much, didn't look like. I mean, I don't know. He started. I'm lying. Anyways, our leading scorer was Kyrie Irving, averaging 23 points. It looks like he might have deserved Rookie of the Year. Well, I mean, he didn't really do anything else besides score and pass. And Cooper Flagg kind of seemed to do it all. AD with 20 points, nearly 10 rebounds, just about. Anyways, fantastic season from everyone. Everyone's progressing really well, as you can see. And we'll see who we face off here in the first round. It is going to be Houston, the battle for Texas here in the first round. As game 1 we take, game 2 we also take 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. And can we send Kevin Durant and the Rockets packing? Yes, we can. And we're facing off against the Thunder. It's going to be a fun matchup here. 2 teams that the sim engine absolutely loves. Game 1 does go to the Mavericks, however. Game 2, the same result. And we're going up 2-1. They tie up the series. Game 5 here in Dallas. Can we go up 3-2 is the real question here. It is a tight game here, and we're having a tight finish, kind of. The Thunder are pulling away here at the end, and it looks like it is going to be a Thunder victory as they do go up 3-2. Kyrie Irving was your leading scorer for the Mavericks, Jalen Williams for the Thunder. And we are down 3-2 all of a sudden after being up 2-0 or 2-0, 2-1. I can't remember at this point. I've got like early onset dementia or something like that. And we find ourselves in a close game here in OKC. And right as I say it's a close game, it just becomes not very close. And Klay Thompson erupts for 30 points on 6 made threes. That's great to see. Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Kyrie all doing their thing respectively. And we do force a game 7 here at home. Oh wow. We just let OKC drop 39 points in the first quarter. And it looks like that this rookie squad is just going to need more experience, as our leading scorer was Daniel Gafford. On the other side, Chet Holmgren was the leading scorer for the Thunder. And this looks like every rookie just kind of imploded in this game. Like, where even is Anthony Davis? Did I skip his name? Oh wait, he's right here. He had a 14-14 game. And yeah, not the greatest shooting from everyone. So, but still a great first season, all things considered. And we know the type of player that these guys are going to develop into. You know, maybe Cooper Flagg will be a bust. I don't know, but he usually just develops into an absolute demon in these simulations, as we see LeBron James and Rajon Rondo retire. If you know, you know. I don't think we have any picks here in the draft lottery. I don't think. Yeah, nothing. So we'll go to player progression, see how the team does, see if we sign anything new, anything. Wow. So I'm really on the GM mind here. And wow, Cooper Flagg goes up 7 overalls. Ignore the negatives from these players, from Kyrie Irving, all these guys, because technically they didn't really go down. But 90 overall for Cooper Flagg, 88, 85, and Klay Thompson also goes up to an 84 all in one season. And I don't think we added anyone new besides Rui on the team. I think D'Angelo Russell's been here. So, anyways, looks like we got some great progression from the guys. Hopefully, that'll lead us to a more successful season, and hopefully the first ring of the dynasty. Alright, well, as you can see in the bottom left corner, the team is dominating. 60 wins on the year, 62 to be specific. The Frenchman takes home the MVP. Rookie of the Year belongs to Mr. AJ DeBonsta. And no awards for your Dallas Mavericks, except for Jason Kidd winning Coach of the Year for 62 wins on the year. We'll see if any of the Mavericks get some All-NBA love. And doesn't... Oh, wait, I just skipped over Cooper Flagg. It says he's a demigod already. Man. Well, and Anthony Davis also on the NBA third team. So that's a great sign for... It looks like I think AD was on the All-NBA second team, All-Defensive second team there. I kind of skipped ahead of myself a little bit. But we do finish as a 1 seed, as you can see right there. Let's take a look at the stats for the second year of the sophomore year of these players. Klay Thompson up to 16, about 17 points, 20 points for Anthony Davis, 20 points for Cooper Flagg, and Kyrie leading score 25 points. Everyone shooting fantastically. Klay Thompson shooting a little worse than what I would expect for him, considering that he's just pretty much a knockdown shooter. But hopefully he can, develop that shot better. And he only is the second year in the league technically. And yeah, so we got a nice starting core here in Dallas. We'll see what happens as we face off against the Clippers in the round 1, and we are down 2-1. We tie up the series 2-2. Can we take game 6? This would be game 5, and we do. I can't even speak. And can we finish them off in 6? Yes, we can. That's what I was trying to say. Anyways, next off, we're facing off against the Thunder again. I believe that's a rematch from last season. As I said, I've got dementia pretty much, so I can't even remember jack squat. Anyways, we do finish them off 4-1, and we're going to face the winner between Minnesota and the Spurs, and so the Spurs end up winning. Game 1 we take. Game 2 goes to San Antonio. We go up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? No, we cannot. They tie up the game 2-2. See if we can get in the Simcast, maybe get some live gameplay of the squad, since we haven't been able to see much, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen in this game, as they dropped 47 points on us in the first quarter, and we only dropped a whopping 16 points. Wembanyama, as you see, thank you, Noah Eagle, for reporting on that. It's really helpful. 49 points for Wemby, 29 points for Cooper Flagg, and we had 4 20-point scorers, and they were all the main guys. But outside of that, not really too much happening with everyone else. So we are down 3-2 once again, and see if we can actually extend our season this time outside of a round 2 loss. And it looks like we're in a close one here in San Antonio. And oh wow, we just took the lead just like that. We'll take it. Anthony Davis, your leading scorer, 29 points. And De'Aaron Fox on the other side, 34 points. Wembanyama was getting clamped up, it looks like. Only 12 points for him. Game 7 here in Dallas. Can we make it to the first NBA Finals of these players' careers? And it looks like it might be a resounding no, as we are getting absolutely decimated at home. And quite honestly, an embarrassment for the home crowd to come out to 16 points for Kyrie Irving, 6 for 23, 2 for 12 from 3. And it looks like these guys, the lights were too bright, and everyone's kind of folded, unfortunately. You hate to see it. Looks like De'Aaron Fox, Wemby did their thing, and they're going to take their team to the finals, and they're going to beat the Pistons in 5 games. Wembanyama, the Frenchman, your MVP, or finals MVP, I should say. Any notable retirements? James Harden and Westbrook, 2 former Thunder players, Thunder legends, retiring, and Dame Time retiring. So a lot of legends going out this year. And you know what? We'll just sim right through once again, see if anything new happens with the team. And quite honestly, hopefully this is the year, this 3rd year, the guys, they've shaken off the rust. They're more established presence in the league, and hopefully that'll, oh my goodness, as we go to player progression. And this is a beautiful sight to see, as, wow, 93 overall, 93 overall, 90, and almost a 90 for the guys. Everyone going up by 5 and 3 for Cooper Flagg. And it doesn't look like we added many people, notably. I mean, Brandon Boston Jr. is here. So hopefully, we can start loading up the rings here, as we got quite a demanding, creating a force to be reckoned with in the league, if you will. Oh boy, do my eyes deceive me? Cooper Flagg with the finals MVP, 23 points, 9 rebounds. We'll round up. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks, or 2 steals and a block on 52, 40, 94% from the field. Absolutely beautiful to see. Oh my goodness, we even beat the Warriors 74-8. What a beautiful number that is. I sounded like Trump there for a second. What the heck? Of course, Cooper Flagg is going to be on the All-NBA first team. Do we get any love? Yes, Dallas. Anthony Davis on the All-NBA second team. And anyone else on the team? No. And as far as defense goes, Cooper Flagg and Anthony Davis each respectively make the All-Defensive second team, as of course we are the 1 seed. Let's take a look at the stats for the season, see how our players did. And wow, look at that, 23. Man, I feel like Kyrie is low-key getting snubbed, because these are fantastic stats. 23 points, 7 assists on fantastic shooting. We already saw Cooper Flagg, 21 points, 12 rebounds, of stealing a block, 2 blocks if you will. And Klay, 18 points, shooting a lot better from the free throw. What am I smoking? From the field, and 40% from 3. And oh my goodness, Kyrie Irving shot 46% from 3 this season. That is actually insane. As we're facing up against the Mavericks here in the first round, and yeah, that's what I thought. Get the brooms out. That's a sweep. Second round against the, oh, I almost thought we were losing there. Second round against the Pelicans, same result, and a rematch against the Frenchman and company. Game 1 does go to San Antonio. Game 2 to us. We tie it up. Can we go up 2-1? Yes, we can. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. And then in the elimination game to clinch our first trip to the NBA Finals. And it looks like we're going to get it done. And it's not even close right now, as we're going to blow them out on our home field. Pause. Holy crap, we dropped 151 points in the regulation, as a 30 and 10 near triple-double for Cooper Flagg, almost 30 points for Anthony Davis. Jaden Hardy had a great game, 17 points from Klay Thompson, and Kyrie Irving didn't really need to do much. He could just take the back seat, as he got 11 assists in this game. And we have secured our first trip to the NBA Finals. What am I trying to do here? Cooper Flagg with the Western Conference Finals MVP, and we're facing against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors here in the finals. Game 1 is your Dallas Mavericks. Game 2, the same result. Game 3, oh, you betcha. And Game 4 here in Toronto. Can we win in a sweep? Get your brooms out. It's a close one. As the Mavericks, not the Mavericks, yeah. We're down by 4, down by 2. We'll hop in. We're down by 2 with 1:12 remaining on the clock. Let me pause. Not take control of this team. We're just watching. We're just spectating, you know. We're gonna see what goes down. We do have the ball. Daniel Gafford inbounding over to Cooper Flagg. Klay Thompson with the ball, working up against his defender. I don't know who's defending him because I don't know ball like that. But this pick by Anthony Davis, little half cross, driving in the paint, and Klay Thompson with the made bucket ties it up. 56 seconds left on the clock. Jacoby Walter taking up the ball for your Toronto Raptors. See, I do know some players occasionally when I'm not tired and it's not 1 in the morning. And AD challenges the shot, but what a tough finish from Jacoby Walter to make it a 2-point lead for the Toronto Raptors. Klay Thompson seems to not like to pass the ball, as he does a little half spin, working on the baseline. He pump fakes out to Cooper Flagg. Anthony Davis sets the pick, and Cooper Flagg pulls it for 3. He misses, and Toronto gets the rebound. Okay, we need a defensive stop here. Jacoby Walter. I'll see how much time, how much of the clock they chew off before making the shot. And Harwell with the wide open shot, and he misses. Rebounded by Klay Thompson, and there is a timeout from the Dallas Mavericks. We're down by 2. Not a win-or-go-home situation. It is if you're the Toronto Raptors, though, however. And Derek Lively inbounding the ball to Kyrie Irving. Is he going to hold on for the last shot, or is he going to make it early? Either way, working up against his defender. He drives and finishes. What a shot. What a finish. What a take. Ties up the game. Leaves the Raptors with a considerable time on the clock as they take a timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They can still escape their home court with the win and have a chance to force a Game 5 in the series. Brandon Ingram working up against, and Jakob Poeltl. Great defense by Cooper Flagg. And wow, that should have gone in, but Cooper Flagg with the great contest against Jakob Poeltl, and that'll force overtime here in Toronto. All right, back in the simcast here. We'll see if we can maybe get a closer game here. We're up by 2 with 53 seconds to go. Why is the camera doing that? Sometimes I don't understand what am I with? I can't even see what's happening right now. Okay, give me 1 second. So for full transparency, 2K is a horrific game. I don't even know what's happening to my camera right now. I'm trying to make it like this, see if that'll solve the problem, but they just don't like, I don't know what's happening. So I'd like to show you the gameplay, but I literally can't. So anyways, yeah, I don't want everyone to stroke out who's watching this, so we're just gonna continue the sim. And wow, that was disappointing. But we do end up taking the win here. 30 points for Kyrie, 25 from Derek Lively, Cooper Flagg with 24 points, a double-double, near triple-double from both Cooper Flagg and Anthony Davis. And not the best shooting night for Klay Thompson. 0 for 6 from 3. Yeah, pretty abysmal if you ask me. But either way, we get it done. 133 to 128 is your final score, and your Dallas Mavericks. Wow, English is so hard for me sometimes. Take home their first chip of the video. Cooper Flagg averages 25, 11, and 9 in this series, shooting 57%, 47% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. Beautiful stat line from Cooper Flagg, and it'll be the first of many championships we'll see in this video, we hope. Kevin Durant retires, Curry retires, Paul George retires, Jimmy Butler retires. Man, there's so many legends retiring this season. They're all scared. They've had their time, and now it's our time to start taking home some chips for Dallas. And we'll see if the team made any moves. I did make sure I made the contracts really long because I just don't want the CPU messing anything up. And in fact, we're just gonna add all of these guys to untouchable. Kyrie Irving's already untouchable. I'm assuming they're all untouchable too. Yeah, we're just gonna pick them all untouchable because we don't want Nico Harrison making any stupid moves. We've given him the chance of a lifetime here to cement himself as one of the greatest executives. So hopefully, we're not gonna let him screw it up because, knowing him, he would, trade all these players. So we're not gonna let that happen. Anyways, you see the stats, you see how everyone's improved, you see the team. We'll see you in the postseason. Oh boy. Cooper Flagg with the Finals MVP. Wait, what? I'm gonna cut that out. Cooper Flagg with the MVP. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals and a block. Beautiful. And that's only love. 70 wins. Not as good as last year, but we'll still take it nonetheless. Of course, Cooper Flagg's going to be All-NBA first. Anthony Davis, All-NBA second team. And no other love for Kyrie Irving or I was going to say Karl Anthony Towns. Klay Thompson. Wow. And Anthony Davis, all defensive second team. And of course, all defense first team for Cooper Flagg. We love to see it. Yeah, it is way too late, and I should probably go to bed. But you know what? We're making videos. We're gonna sweep the New Orleans again. Sayonara, toodles. Go to Cancun. Sweep the sweep the Timberwolves, and I got too confident. Shea, no. The Thunder beat us in 7. Absolute travesty. They don't even win the finals. What is going on, man? All right. Well, no back-to-back. Couldn't run it back. A little bit of championship hangover this season. I got a little bit too ahead of myself there, so I apologize. But don't worry. We still got plenty of years to do this. We're about to see a bunch more better moments than that, unfortunately. As Cooper Flagg goes up to a 97, Anthony Davis to a 97, Kyrie Irving is a 95, and Klay is a 93 overall. Got 4 90s on the team. We add Miles McBride to the mix, Deuce, and Dominic Clifford. Looks like he's going to be helping us out. And yeah, looks like we got, a decent squad around the guys. Hopefully, this next season we can make some serious noise as we're heading into the 29-2030 season. I believe this is going to be, the 4th year? Yeah. No. Oh, gosh, I can't remember now. Let's look. Have to go by Cooper Flagg stats. 4th year. Yep. 4th year for these guys. And hopefully, we can actually, redeem ourselves as we start out 5-0 on the season. And I will see you guys once again in the postseason. Cooper Flagg thought he'd share the love as Anthony Davis wins MVP, averaging 24, 12, 4 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks on 50, 40, 90 from the field. We'd love to see it. Eric Dampier, I don't know how to say this man's name, but I'm pretty sure he's from Illinois, right? Yeah, I know my ball. Victor Wembanyama, Depoy, of course, because he's going to win that for the rest of the video. And we tie our best record in this video, 74-8 once again. And hey, Tyson Bledsoe. Looks like Nico lost his job. Anyways, Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg both All-NBA first team. And can we get some love for Kyrie Irving? No, we cannot. It's very shocking because I feel like he plays really well, and he just doesn't get the love that he deserves. As we see Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg on the all defensive first team, and we of course are the 1 seed. Take a look at the stats from the season. I forgot to do that last season, so I apologize. 24 points from Cooper Flagg, 24 points from Davis, 23 and nearly 20 for Klay Thompson. Yeah, you guys can read. See the stats here. Fantastic shooting splits. Look at that. You just love to see it. You just love to see the success. As hopefully, we can actually, make it through the playoffs without much strife. As, wow, the Spurs were taken to 7 games by the Lakers. And we're going to treat this seriously because, you know what happened last time. We're not going to talk about it, though. As, you know what, we're going to, wow, okay. The Spurs do not seem like a threat anymore these days. But here's the team that took us out last season, the OKC Thunder. As we go up 3-0 and get the brooms out. It's a sweep, baby. It's a sweep. We're in the NBA Finals once again, facing off against Dash Daniels and the Boston Celtics as Anthony Davis wins your Western Conference Finals MVP. Game 1 goes to your Dallas Mavericks. Game 2, Game 3. Oh boy, is it a sweep. We're going to see if these boys can take home the trophy in Boston. And hopefully we don't have any weird camera issues like we did the last time. And you know what? We probably won't get to hop in because we're actually getting destroyed right now as Anthony Davis drops 27, 26 from Klay Thompson. But Dyson Daniels, or not Dyson, it's Dash, right? It's his brother, I'm pretty sure. And Jason Tatum dropped 20 each, and we're down 3-1. I guess we just wanted to win from the home crowd. You know what? I can't hate against it. And it's a close one, actually, somehow. As we go into the fourth quarter, we find ourselves down by 6 with 44 seconds remaining on the clock. It looks like the Boston Celtics do have possession. Actually, no, it's just Cooper Flagg at the free throw line. Hopefully the game isn't dumb. Okay, wow, that is an abysmal camera angle. Let's do this one, please. There we go. Cooper Flagg does make the first one. It's 104 to 109. 44 seconds left on the clock, if you didn't know that already, and if you don't know how to read. We're full court pressing. And we get, Kyrie Irving gets the steal. Oh my goodness. He's driving up, he does the spin, and he gets blocked. Derek Lively, oh my goodness, with this beautiful, oh my gosh. What a slam by Dyson Daniels, what a steal. It's a 2-point game. Boston, just like that, is down, or only up by 2. Jason Tatum hucks at the 3, we don't get the rebound. And it's a 4-point lead for Boston once again. Kyrie Irving taking up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Can we get a pick from, I can't even speak right now. The pick by Derek Lively. Give it to KD and slam it down, baby. That's what we like to see. Down by 2. We're going to have to foul here. Hopefully we can get someone here who isn't good at shooting free throws. I don't know if he's good at shooting free throws. So we will have to see. The first one from Dash Daniels is up and good. Makes it a 3-point game. And this one, to make it a 2-possession game, we don't have any timeout. So if he makes this, we're pretty much done for, I think. Unless, we did get that inbound still last time. So, stranger things have happened. And Anthony Davis, that is not... Anthony Davis is a great player, don't get me wrong. But I don't think he's the one you really want shooting a game-winning 3-point shot. Don't get me wrong. He's had some clutch moments in his career. 38 points from Cooper Flagg, but it wasn't enough as they had 3 20-point scorers on the other side from the Celtics, and they do force a game 6. It's not looking good right now. You don't want to blow a 3-0 lead. That would not be a great look. We're back in Boston and see if we can just finish the series off. No need to take it to 7 games, and it looks like that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'd like to watch the ceremony, watch the guys win the chip. I think that would be, make for some great vibes for the squad. 36 seconds remaining. We're just gonna control it, whatever. There's It's not going to affect anything really. Oh, I'm jumping for no reason. What am I doing? So I get bailed out. Cooper Flagg. See him. How's he doing? 10. He's got a triple double. Oh my goodness. I like that. Kyrie Irving. Can we get a quick 3 with him? Nope. Very late release. Man, you see, this is why I watch. Is that say Anthony Davis got 40 points? All right. Well, that was kind of fun to mess around for a second there. I'm not really, too worried about anything, but it'd be fun to watch the guys win the chip. So, and there you go. Once again, Dallas wins a championship. That's our second of the video. We had a few little hiatus there, but now we're back, baby. We're back better than ever. And look at that. You love to see it. Love to see the guys winning the chip. And we'll see who wins Finals MVP. Yeah, look at them. Woo, we're so excited. Yeah. And look at, who was that? Who was that lifting up the trophy? At least have someone like part of the team. Yeah, there you go, Cooper. And I will say, whoever did, like, this does not look like Cooper Flagg to me. But you know what? I can respect the face scan, whatever. I don't know if that's a face scan, but anyways, AD wins Finals MVP. Look at Adam Silver there. It's kind of funny. A little while ago, SB show with kind of Shane Gillis. He had some interesting jokes, that's for sure. I found, I thought they were pretty funny, but that's just me. Anyways, I saw Adam Silver just remind me of that, but you saw Anthony Davis wins Finals MVP. What a beautiful sight. As I believe that is our second ring of the video. Let's just see at the accolades here. I don't remember where you find that stuff, if I'm being honest. Yeah, second one of the video because, of course, 2020, we're not counting that. So yeah, let's go over to player progression, see if they change anything with the team here. If not, let's go straight into the postseason. Come on, sim faster, man. Come on, it's too slow. Too slow. All right, player progression here. 97. Yeah, looks like the team's pretty much the same. Looks like they're just going to try and run it back. What do you know? Cooper Flagg with the MVP as we win 73 games. Man, we just can't seem to top 74 wins. 74 is just, we like 74, but, we'd like no more, please. Anyways, Cooper Flagg, all NBA first team. Same with AD. And maybe, I'm always holding out hope to see if Kyrie can make it, but it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. As we are the 1 seed once again. Take a look at the, the stats like we usually do. And yeah, pretty much the same. I mean, if you care that much, you can pause, take a look. Anyways, let's hop into the action here. Utah, well, you had a good run. You did take a game against us, and so I can respect you for that. Denver, same thing. See you later. And the 7th seed, we don't even have to face off against anyone crazy. Yeah, sorry, not happening. AD with 30 points. Oh no, 30. I can't read, obviously. 29 points, 12 rebounds. Western Conference Finals. I mean, Cameron Boozer and the Knicks are our foe here in the finals. Game 1. Oops, I did not mean to click Simcast. Game 2 goes to us. They take 1. And 3-1. We're here in Dallas. Can we finish off this game? It looks like we're in we were in a decently close game, but then, yeah, we just dropped 142 points on the New York Knicks. 36 points, 18 rebounds from Anthony Davis, 23 points. You see the stats. Cameron Boozer, yeah, 16 points, ain't gonna do it, buddy. And that's another chip for your Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flagg with the Finals MVP. Fantastic shooting split, fantastic stat line. Joel Embiid finally gave up ring chasing. Said, nah, not for me. I can't blame him. Let's go to player progression. See if anything happened with the team. If not, we're just gonna keep it pushing. See what happens. And see if that maybe, I think this team is capable of cracking more than 74 games. You know what? Leave your prediction in the comments. How many games do you think this team is going to crack? It has 98 overall for Anthony Davis and Cooper Flagg. Kyrie Irving with a 97. It looks like Klay Thompson's kind of plateaued at a 94. which is nothing to, what's the saying? Anyways, it's a big deal. It's not bad. Like, I don't know what the saying is now, and I'm tweaking properly. Anyways, doesn't look like we did much with the team. We had DeJounte Murray, 34-year-old self. He wanted to, hop on Tyler Kolek. We'll get y'all a ring. Don't worry about it. They got you covered. Kyrie, Cooper Flagg, Anthony Davis, Klay Thompson, they've got you covered as we head into the 2031-2032 season. And we are going to be simulating for a long time, I have a feeling, as we lost the first 2 games of the season. What the heck? We lost 3 games already. So that's not a great sign. We're losing a lot more than we usually do. But I don't think that'll be a problem, hopefully, as we go on a nice win streak here. I'm just thinking, man, as I'm recording this, NFL preseason started, and it's going to be great because I'm excited for sports to be back again. We got college football coming up, NFL coming up, NBA will be starting here in the fall, which, it's already August, which is crazy. This year's absolutely flown by. For me, at least, I've been, doing a lot of crap this year. Very busy year for me. And it's exciting to see, new season of sports. I'm a very avid sports watcher, so, I don't have to rot on my couch and watch The Bachelor or something, or whatever the heck you watch on the TV when there's not sports. I personally don't watch The Bachelor, but, you could. I'm not judging you. If you like that, good for you, man. Well, what do you know? Cooper Flagg with the MVP once again. What do you expect? That Frenchman's also over this feed. What the crap? 69 wins. That can't be right. My eyes must be deceiving me. Cooper Flagg with the All-NBA first team appearance. Anthony Davis, All-NBA second team. It looks like these guys, those two, man, they've just been the pair to always make the All-NBA teams. Same with the All-Defensive teams. But nope. The Mad Ants. Shout out. What 2K was it where you started out on the Mad Ants? So it was like 2K20, maybe. I think it was 2K19 or 2K20. I can't remember which one it was. But, of course, we're the 1 seed once again. And let's just, take a look at these stats. Just beautiful. Beautiful to my eyes. 22 points each. Everyone's just sharing the love. It's surprising that, Kyrie didn't get much love from the All-NBA side, because he's had a fantastic career so far, as he's a 98 overall. And the battle for Texas is a sweep. Yeah, get those brooms out. Sweep for your Dallas Mavericks. The Timberwolves, I'm assuming this is going to be a sweep as well. They take 1 game, and we meet the Nuggets once again. Oh, wow, we're down 2-0. Down 3-0. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta take this team seriously. I don't know who they have on this team, but they are kicking our butts. Smash like. Anyways, we're going to end up escaping this game with the win barely. I did not. Wow, they came back there at the end. I thought we had that secured, and we did. We did end up winning. Oh, they got Alperen Sengun and Brandon McCoy. Yeah, these guys are nice. Who's this guy? Lincoln Cosby. Are you related to Bill Cosby by chance? Anyways, pause. And they've got a pretty solid team themselves. We do force a game 6 though here in Dallas. Hopefully we can come out with the win. It's looking pretty close here towards the end. Let's give it a little bit more. We're down by 6 with a minute and a half to go, and it's not looking good. It's a win or go home situation for the Dallas Mavericks. 1:28 to go. I do not like this camera angle one bit. There we go. 1:28 to go. Derek Lively inbounding the ball over to Kyrie Irving, and he's gonna, we got such a stacked squad. I'm surprised that we're not doing too well. The great pick by Derek Lively as Kyrie Irving sinks the shot, makes it a 4-point game. They got Brandon Ingram too, man. Denver's got a deep squad, man. They've got a really deep squad. And, Brandon Ingram's probably pretty old by now, but, that's a great move for Brandon Ingram as he gets that over I don't know who that is in the game right now, but Kyrie Irving is going to take it up once again. Hoping to keep our season alive as a beautiful take. Another 2 for Kyrie Irving. We just need to stop on defense here. That's what's going to get us the W, obviously. You know, this is what I hate about commentating. I just hate, standing. Oh my gosh. Brandon Ingram is cooking us right now in this quarter. Holy crap. Anyways, what I was trying to say is, the one thing I don't love about commentating is I feel like we're just speaking the obvious. What a slam by Derek Lively. I just hate stating the obvious. You guys have eyes. You can see what's happening in the game. And Brandon McCoy is just going to huck up a 3, and he almost makes it. Gosh dang. All right, we need to get a quick point here. Quick score, and Brandon McCoy picks Cooper. Where is he running to? Did you just see that? And then we foul intentionally. I don't even know what that was. We have Bronny on the squad? What the heck? All right, Brandon Ingram with the first free throw. Yeah, that's wraps, man. I think that's wraps, unfortunately. Unless we can pull off some demon magic, I don't think there's much hope for us. Nope. We lose by 5, and the NBA Finals is going to go to the Denver Nuggets. You know what? I said NBA Finals, but it was the Western Conference Finals. I don't know what kind of crack I'm on right now. See if they actually win. They do. They win in 7. Brandon McCoy is your Finals MVP. And that's pretty disappointing to see. I can't lie. Giannis retires. Lauri Markkanen retires. I'm surprised he's still in the league, actually, at this point. It's 2032. And I'm not sure how the team's looking. I'm making sure that no one's free agents ever. So we should still have our main core of guys. And, the contracts might not be the most accurate, but I'm not really too worried about the contracts. Like I said, we're just worried about keeping these guys together on the same team. And yeah, we haven't done much. The bench looks great. I can't lie. So hopefully we can, redeem ourselves here in the postseason. You see the team. Everyone's pretty much plateaued at this point of their career. Everyone's entering their prime. Klay Thompson is significantly older than the rest of these guys. I say significantly, only 2 years. But anyways, we'll see you on the postseason.
Cooper Flagg wins MVP. Good night. I'm sorry that's so freaking loud. Let me turn that down. Good night. Chill out, Adder. All right, Cooper Flagg with the MVP this year, of course. And let's see how the team did. Well, there you go. 72-10. Great year from the boys. And for Jason Kidd's resume, of course. Cooper Flagg, of course, with the All-NBA first team. Once again, 80 All-NBA second team. And still no love for Kyrie or Klay Thompson here. Which is, disappointing to see. You hate to see it. And let's just move on into the playoffs here. Yeah, I think that's just what happens when you got so many great players. You get, what's the word? Everyone's stats kind of get a little bit drowned out because there's so much greatness on the team. But Kyrie is still the leading scorer, 25 points, 8 assists. I feel like he's getting snubbed. It might be because he's not getting those rebounds, because you got AD and Cooper Flagg each averaging 10 rebounds. But still, even Bronny, man. Bronny's an 87 overall in this. That's astonishing. Look at Bronny, man. That's awesome. So, and yeah, he's gonna get himself some rings. So let's go facing off against Utah Jazz. I haven't really been looking at the rosters, so let's see what kind of moves this team has been. And wow, they've been making some serious moves. They got almost 4. Their entire starting lineup is basically 90 overalls, and then they got 88 overall off the bench. This is kind of a scary 8 seed. I can't lie. I cannot lie. But hopefully we can survive here. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This Utah team is scary. Oh my goodness, chill out. 2-1. Okay, we tied up 2-2. Can we go up 3-2 here in this game 5? I don't like to simcast everything, but it is fun to simcast kind of the more important games. And yeah, there we go. 151 points on their head. Kyrie with 31 points, 20 points each from all the other guys. You can read. Anyways, and Tyron Stokes with 28 on the other side for the Jazz. And can we finish off this Utah team in 6 games, or will they force a game 7 in Salt Lake? And no, wow, they dropped 19 and 15 points in the, sorry about that, my phone just went off. Gosh, we dropped 163 points. We beat them by 73 points in the playoffs. And this was on the road, by the way. Gosh, the most points they dropped was 35, and the least amount of points that we dropped in the quarter was 31. They dropped 19 and 15 points in the first half. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting. 42 from Klay. We got game 6 Klay for real. Oh my goodness, 14 for 28 made threes. Anthony Davis with 31. Oh my goodness. Everyone just contributing all around. 90 points. Man. Oh my goodness. I've never seen anything like this before. All right, well, game 7 over there between OKC and Minnesota. And Minnesota is going to be playing us, going against the Ant-Man and AJ DeBonsa. That's a killer 2 punch. I don't know why this guy, or is he a guard? I thought he was a center. No, he's not. He's kind of a guard to wing player. But still, they got a great team over there in Minnesota. I mean, the year is like 2031 or 32 at this point, so I don't even recognize half the players anymore. As the series is tied 1-1, we go up 2-1. 2-2, man, this team, there's been some serious competition out here in the West. And the Timberwolves, I think, are about to go up 3-2 on us. It is on our home stadium too, and let's see if we can hop into a close one here. It's 8 points. Yeah, we're just not coming back from that, unfortunately, as we lose. 24 points for Cooper Flagg, and just, wow, a bunch of double, 2-figure scores for the Timberwolves. And we are backs against the wall this game 6 on the road in Minnesota, in Minneapolis. Hopefully we can force a game 7 and, keep our championship aspirations alive. I'm pretty sure I'm recording on a different day now. I can't remember what the result was of last season, and I don't really, Yeah, I just don't remember. Like I said, I got dementia or something, and man, it's not looking good. We're down by 5 here with just over a minute left. We'll hop in, maybe see if the guys can make a good comeback. Get some good defensive stops, as the Timberwolves do have possession of the ball here. We're here in beautiful Target Center. And Kami Soko is inbounding the ball here. Yimga, I have no idea how to say that name. That's kind of sus, not going to lie. And, oh, come on, get the board. John Behringer gets the rebound and puts it in the basket. Makes it a 7-point game. It's a 3-possession game for your Dallas Mavericks. We need a quick bucket here. Cooper Flagg working against John Behringer and gets the foul. It's his 4th personal foul of the game. It's a nice mustache he's got on there, can't lie. Cooper Flagg puts up the first one, and it's all net, baby. 115. Looks like we're putting in some substitutions. Is that AD coming in the game? No. Yes, it is, actually. He's on the right side of your screen there. So the whole starting lineup is here. All 4 of your stars are in the game, here to force a game 7 here in Minneapolis. Got Anthony Edwards on Klay Thompson there on the left. But they haven't really been, this guy just wants to work against Cooper, and he steps out of bounds, and he's giving us a chance. 49 seconds left. Your Mavericks have a fighting chance here if we can get a bucket. Doesn't even matter if it's a 3 or a 2. We just need something to make it a 1-possession game. Kyrie Irving taking the ball up the court, working against his defender. Derek Lively with the screen. And Kyrie Irving drives, works against the defense, and oh my goodness, against 2 defenders, makes the layup, makes it a 3-point game. Minnesota's got to be careful here. And I don't even know how to say this guy's name, but we'll say number 20 is working against Cooper Flagg, and he just gets mauled. And that's the 5th foul for Cooper Flagg. He's got to be careful. We need this man in the final seconds of this game. Number 20 puts up the first one, and he misses. He misses. The lights are too bright here in Minneapolis for him on his home stadium. He can't help it, but he does make the second one to make it a 2-possession game. We got 27 seconds left on the clock here. You want to make a 3-pointer here, ideally, to make it a 1-possession game. But you know what? We'll take a 2. No, Cooper Flagg misses it, but he gets the rebound. Okay, 16 seconds left on the clock here. Derek Lively, he definitely needs to pass it. AD takes the deep 2 and makes it. 11 seconds left on the clock here. They're going to have to foul. Anthony Edwards is fouled by Klay Thompson, and Klay Thompson on his 4th foul as well. Okay, they need Anthony Edwards to miss at least one free throw here. He makes the first one. And keep in mind, Dallas has no timeouts. So if he makes the second one, it's going to be really hard to come back here because the AI just does not like to advance the ball very far up the court really quickly. Nor they do like to, okay, Anthony Davis is going to take a shot. And he misses. And that is wraps, you guys. Man, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. 126-120 the final score. 24 points for Anthony Edwards. Cooper Flagg, 35 points. 25 and 15 rebounds for Anthony Davis. Honestly, not the worst games from everyone. Kyrie didn't have a good game. Actually, where's the heck is Klay Thompson? Klay Thompson did not have a great game. So that's unfortunate to see. To get eliminated second round after we, won 72 games. You'd expect a little more from the guys. Hopefully, yeah, and they don't even beat the Timberwolves don't even make it past the conference finals, as the Pacers are your champions. Jaden Quaintance with the finals MVP. That's the one thing that doesn't make sense to me in this game. How is this team of win 72 games and then we lose in 6? Anyways, I don't understand that. After we beat the previous team, we beat the Jazz by 73 points in one game, which is insane. Anyways, let's see if there's any notable retirements here. Lonzo Ball retired, so that's LeVar. That's, you hate to see it for him. I don't know why I sent to the draft here, but let's go see if the team wants to make any moves. I'm not controlling anything, so they haven't really been doing much. I've just been extending the guys manually through the contract tab. It's not going to be the most accurate contracts, which means that technically they do have money to work with, but they're not really doing much. But yeah, and AD is up to a 99 overall. He's the first one of these guys to hit the mark. Kyrie Irving and Cooper Flagg are pretty dang close to it, and Klay Thompson, just like I said last season, he's just kind of stagnant out at a 94 overall, but he is 28 years old. So he's approaching 30 pretty quickly here, and we'll see. Hopefully the guys can play well this season, get some W's in the maybe. Hopefully, I want to see. I think this team could go 82-0 potentially. As I see that we lose our second game of the season. I saw an article the other day about the Warriors, because I don't know, I haven't been paying too much lately. After I think the last thing I've really seen big news wise, when Damian Lillard signed back with the Trailblazers, and then we got Chris Paul going back to the Clippers after all that time. But Jonathan Kuminga is a big one, because I feel because I heard Brian Windhorst on ESPN saying how he's second to Curry basically on untouchable wise the Warriors. But he doesn't even doesn't sound like Kuminga even wants to sign with them. I don't know. It's a weird situation. I'll have to definitely look. I want to look more into that, because I think he's got some serious potential on that lineup. Honestly, the Warriors is a great fit for him, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him go somewhere else potentially. But yeah, the Warriors are kind of in a weird situation there with Jimmy Butler and Curry, and yeah, if Kuminga doesn't re-sign, I think that would be pretty bad for them, honestly. And then they also got Jonas Valanciunas, I think, on the Nuggets, who he wants to go play in Europe, and they're like, yo, we traded for you or signed you. I can't remember what exactly happened, but they acquired him, and then he's like, dude, I want to go play in Europe, and they're like, what do you mean? Anyways, strange things. I don't know why he'd elect to go play in Europe. Maybe, I know he's from Bosnia, or he's from some smaller country in the Baltic states or something like that. I can't remember exactly. So I guess I think he's from Lithuania, I think. Test my ball knowledge, I don't know. But anyways, so I could see that ideal, but you also EuroLeague basketball is kind of nuts. I've seen videos of like the stadiums and stuff, and it's like insane. Like you got like flags and like people are just like, I would like, if the NBA had the same atmosphere as like European basketball, I think that would be absolutely nuts. It's kind of like how the Clippers did with like basically their student section and their new stadium. I think that's pretty sick, and I think that every like organization should do that. Like have a designated like spot for the players, not for the players, sorry, for the fans who like the super dedicated fans, where they can just show out and like that's just a cool atmosphere to be in. And I think that's like the kind of the appeal of like going to live games, like going to the stadium and, you know, like feeling the energy. I don't know. So I hate the people who like come to basketball games and they're just like, oh, like, I mean, good for you, like enjoy the game, but like, man, like you gotta get into it a little bit, you know. But maybe that's just me, maybe that's a bad take. Anyways, January 19th, you know, once you get super far into these simulations, like we're 2034, like it just like some days just take like absolutely like 3 years to simulate, and it's honestly kind of annoying, I cannot lie. Anyways, we'll see you guys here in the postseason, and put your money, who's gonna win MVP? I bet it's Cooper Flagg, but you know, that might just be me. Well, if I was a betting man, I'd be bankrupt at this point, because what is going on? CJ Rosser, who are you? From North Carolina, drafted in 2028. He won the MVP. He's actually been kind of a menace, actually, I can't lie. That's crazy. Good work for him, I guess. As the team must have fallen off, because why did we not win MVP? 62 wins? Did we like trade somebody? I don't know what's happening. Where's Cooper Flagg? There's no Mavericks on the All-NBA first team. This is the beginning of our fall off, guys. Cooper Flagg, All-NBA second team. Did AD even make a team? Kyrie! Okay, I can't be mad at that. Kyrie finally gets some love. Wow, you love to see it. All-NBA third team for the man. It's kind of funny. He gets rookie twice in a row. That's awesome. Anyways, this is crazy. We only won 62 games. I'm assuming that was good enough for the 1 seed. Yeah. How many teams did the Bulls win? I'm just curious, because they must have been pretty... Oh, wait, no, it said 59 games, I think, right? Yeah, 59 and 23. We were 62 and 20, so we're 3 games better than them. I don't know how that works, but... Man, the Western Conference was a tough conference. Holy cow. You had 42 win teams in the playoffs. Meanwhile, 33 wins is good enough to make the play-in. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the worst team in the league was the Suns. Oh my gosh, who do they have? Donovan Mitchell. He's still playing. 37 years old. He's an 81 overall. Yeah, this team is not bad. I just think you need to not start Donovan Mitchell at the 2. And your team would be a lot better. I mean, I think 2K also just hates the Suns. And for that fact, also the Celtics. Like this team is not an 8 seed or a 9 seed in my opinion, but hey, what do I know? Probably nothing. Anyways, we're facing against the Lakers. Here's Luka still playing. You bet your bottom dollar. And Ace Bailey, he left the Jazz to come to LA. Makes sense. I don't think I was on his list of preferred teams, though. I'm surprised he didn't go to Washington or the Pelicans or wherever the heck he wanted to go. And the other guy, the other guy who was pissed off, he got drafted to Toronto. Yeah, he left Toronto in a hurry. He said 4 years is too long. Then he went to Indy, so I don't know if that's much better. No slander, like no offense towards people who live in LA, but yeah. Anyways, game 1. I don't think this team is going to take a game against us, honestly. Yep, we sweep them. The T-Wolves, this team did give us some trouble last season. They got Scottie Pippen Jr. now. Looks like they're not starting AJ Devonsta. I mean, that is a choice for sure. And that choice is probably going to... Oops, I didn't mean to click that. That choice is probably going to make you guys get... I was going to say get swept, but we're up 2-1. Up 3-1. That should be wraps. Yep, take them out in 5 games. And we're going to play the winner between the Jazz and the Nuggets, and it's the Nuggets. Did the Jazz just blow a 3-1? I think they did. We're up 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. Get them out of here. And oh, they would take a game. They take a game. Do they force 7? Oh my gosh, they do. We're going to throw it in the Simcast. I didn't even look at their team. I don't know who they have, but We're in a game 7 here against the Nuggets, and they are making it close, and it's a really low scoring game. Probably some good deep. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Just a little less time. I don't want to watch forever, you know. Oh gosh, that might have been the wrong decision. We're down by 8 here with a minute 11. We'll hop in, maybe see what kind of shenanigans the game will pull for us. You know. Oh gosh, that's not the camera angle I want. There we go. All right, there's a minute 12 left. We are down by 8 points. Cooper Flagg is inbounding the ball, and he goes to AD. Quick, we have Igor Demon. Wait. We have Kyrie or Klay Thompson still. Did we trade Kyrie? No, we did not. So we just have Igor Demon, I guess. Is he good? He's a 90. He's a 90. This team is fantastic. Look at that. Our worst, like we have a 90 off the bench. This is glorious. And what Cooper Flagg? What was that? You know, there's a thing called passing the ball. When you're getting clamped up like that in the paint, you can pass the ball. Dang it! Oh my goodness. Sorry if you can hear my controller clicking there. I'm trying to spam the button. Got Bill Cosby inbounding the ball. Kyrie Irving, AD covering his man. Brandon Ingram's on this team. I forget about that. Brandon Ingram over to Bill Cosby. Cooper Flagg guarding him tight. Oh, we get the steal. Brandon Ingram. Or not Brandon Ingram. Kyrie Irving. And finishes 99 to 105. It's a... I can't do that math. 6-point game. I'm so stupid. All right, Brandon McCoy. They're doubling. Oh, my goodness. Get him. You should have kept the double. He needed it. Oh, my goodness. They're back up by 8 here with 38 seconds. It's not looking like we're gonna capitalize on this win-or-go-home situation. Just shoot the 3, dang it. Shoot the 3. Cooper Flagg working around the screen around AD, and he takes a deep 2, and it's good. That was kind of unnecessary, but they're going to foul. They're going to play the foul game here, probably. Yeah. I don't think they're going to... I think it's wraps, honestly, guys. Yeah. Unless... Yeah, that's wraps. 106-111, the final score. Cooper Flagg had 31 points. But it wasn't enough. Kyrie, everyone played pretty well. Igor Demon played like 24 points. 24 minutes, and you didn't score a single point. Bro was just getting cardio out there. What the heck? Your Dallas Mavericks have been eliminated. That is not what you like to see, unfortunately. Brandon McCoy with the Western Conference Finals MVP, and we do lose to the eventual championship or champions. In the Denver Nuggets. Brandon McCoy is your finals MVP. Kristaps Tingus Pingus retires. Yeah, anyways, if you know, you know. Donovan Mitchell retires. Look at this. The entire draft class, 2018, basically 2019, retired. Or was it 2017 too? Yeah, I can't remember. They all retiring, though. We lost Daniel Gafford, I noticed there. So hopefully we can replace him with someone of consequential value, if you know what I mean. As the year is 2034, we are almost 10 years in at this point, and yeah, we're still not even close to the end of their career. So I will just keep simming. I don't know how well the team's gonna do. Knowing 2K, they're probably just gonna start screwing us over, making us win like 40 games and like missing the play-in at this point, because you know that's how 2K likes to roll. So I don't make the rules. I'm just a delivery boy. Anyways, I'll see you all in the postseason again. You already know the drill by now. You've been watching the video here for a second, and yeah, I'll keep you posted. This man CJ keeps stealing all of Cooper's MVPs. What's going on here? As we win 64 games this season, and man, Cooper Flagg was third in MVP voting. I don't know what's happening right now. Kyrie Irving again, all NBA third team. You love to see it. He's finally getting the respect he deserves, and that's what we like to see. I'm hoping that we still got the squad, full squad, because you know you never know what these teams do, even after you make everyone untouchable and stuff. And yeah, no, we still got the squad together. 23 piece for Kyrie and Cooper. And Klay Thompson's been doing his thing, shooting amazingly from three. I mean, what's he been shooting from three? 47% this last season. That's definitely a career high for him, his whole career. You love to see it. Anyways, let's see here. Facing off against the Clippers. Anyways, let's just speed run this. First round, that's a sweep. Second round, these Nuggets, they like to make me nervous. And for a good reason, because we're in a game 7. This is why I always just pause on these guys, because they scare me. Not gonna lie, the people in Denver scare me, because they keep doing this to our Mavericks. But as you can see, we're gonna take care of business on them. Like Eric Mays once said, "Can't you see I'm taking care of business?" Anyways, I'm gonna edit that out. That was terrible. Cooper Flagg didn't even do much, but it didn't matter. We still won. So, conference finals, going against the Thunder. It should look like it's gonna be sweet. Get your brooms out, people. You just had to kill my vibe, didn't you, OKC? All right, finally back in the finals. AD's your conference finals MVP. We're going against Nathan Solomon and the Hawks. I don't think we've ever played this team before. Oh, Boris, you're about to get put on lock, brother. You're about to get put on lock. But this team is pretty dang good, aside from Mr. Boris there. Game 1, that's ours. Game 2, that's ours. Game 3, oh, it's a sweep, baby. It's a sweep. Get your brooms out. Cooper Flagg, finals MVP. Averaging 25 points a game, shooting 58% from 3, 62 from the field. We love to see it. And that's another successful postseason for your Dallas Mavericks. Player retirements. After all that, I'm not going to do my zesty voice because I don't want to get put on blast. So, and Jokic, Mr. Horse Racing Boy who doesn't care about basketball. And yeah, Tyler Hero called it a wrap after we, beat them in 7. Anyways, let's go to player progression here. See how the brothers are looking. See how the Dallas Mavericks as an association are doing. So after, it's got to be feeling pretty jubilant after winning. Oh, jubilant. I like that word. After winning the finals. And Cooper Flagg's finally a 99 overall. They're calling him a demigod, but for some reason they don't call AD a demigod. But hey, who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, the team's looking good. We got Trey Mann and got Clifford, the big red dog, on our squad, so we love to see it. Anyways, we're gonna head back to the next season, and you already know how it goes. We'll just keep simming, keep it pushing. I think after a while, I won't be doing these like off-season updates because I don't think it really matters to y'all at this point. We'll just jump to the playoffs basically, and yeah. The team won 64 games, and no, Cooper Flagg, All-NBA second team. There's AD back on the All-NBA second team, and Kyrie Irving, All-NBA third team. We got the trifecta, but we needed how would you say that for like 4? Quadfecta, the quadfecta. We almost got the quadfecta. It just sounds weird to me for some reason. Anyways, we were the 1 seed. Let's see, Phoenix, thanks for coming, but you took 1 game, but wasn't gonna happen. Utah, see ya. Denver, I'm scared of you. Oh, we won in 6 games, it looks like. Cooper Flagg, Western Conference Finals MVP, going up against the Pacers. You know what happened last round last year, and it happens again. A sweep, baby. AD Finals MVP. All right, we'll see y'all in the next one. Come on, man. CJ needs to chill out. Cooper Flagg with the first Defensive Player of the Year in this video. And Jason Kidd in the Mavericks. We take 65 games this season. Cooper Flagg, All-NBA first team. No love for the second team. And then Anthony Davis, All-NBA third team. Well, at this point, we don't really care about that because all we want to see here is the absolute dominance. Oh my goodness, I tried to stop it. We went to 7. That's my bad, y'all. That's my bad. But we do end up winning in 7. Was that a close score? I couldn't even tell. Yeah, we won by 4. Gosh, that would have been a good game to hop into. That's my bad, y'all. Okay, 3-1, 4-1. Base in Portland for the first time. Who do they even got? They got a squad. That's for sure. We'll see. Yeah, they take game 1. We take game 2 and 3 and 4, and boom, we're in the finals once again. Cooper Flagg, your Western Conference Finals MVP. The Bulls take game 1 against us. We take game 2 and game 3. Can we go up 3-1? No, we cannot. It's a game 5, a critical game 5 if that, here in the NBA Finals. We're at home in Dallas, and holy cow, we are massacring this Chicago Bulls team right now. Woo! 25 points for Kyrie, 24 and 18 for AD, and CJ roster. Oh, that's right. This is the guy. This is the MVP of the league right now. He's an absolute demon. 13th overall pick from 2028, and he didn't even play really his first year, and then after that he just started dominating. That's a cool story. You like to hear that. I'm just curious. What did he start out as? Like a 75, it looks like, according to the chart. I mean, I can't really read that well. But we are up 3-2, and we can see here if we can put away this Bulls team in 6 games here. I'd like to see more close games. I'm kind of upset that I actually simulated through that first round a little too quickly, because we ended up getting a pretty close game. And the Bulls, speaking of close games, this one wasn't close as CJ drops 45 on us, but Cooper Flagg had 38. But it's a game 7. Game 7 in the NBA Finals. This is probably going to be the most exciting game we've seen if it's close. And it is close. Here in the third quarter, they have the lead. And they're still up. About, let's see, 120. Okay, we got 56 seconds remaining. We are up by 3. We'll see if we have possession of the ball here. It looks like we do. We are inbounding the ball here. Sorry, I just gotta mess with the camera angles because 2K never remembers my settings for some reason. If you guys know how to do that, that'd be really greatly appreciated, but it probably isn't a fix because 2K's an awful game. So I'll say it right now. Anyways, Kyrie Irving working up against and gets fouled by CJ, the MVP. That is a man. Holy cow, he is like muscly and wow. I'm not gay or nothing, but holy cow. Anyways, pause. I'm gonna edit that out probably. Kyrie Irving makes the first and the second free throws. Makes it a 2-possession game for your Dallas Mavericks. We got, is that Tyrese Halliburton? What the Halliburton? He's on the squad for the Chicago Bulls. He passes out to CJ roster. Yeah, that man is an absolute unit. Holy crap, he is tall. He just does it all. I thought he was a guard for some reason, but man, look at him go with the nice finger lay. I'm not trying to glaze or nothing, but dang, that was nice. All right, it's a 1-possession game here. The Bulls just need to stop here. I don't know why Kyrie didn't just take that lane. He had it wide open, cut to the basket there, but he didn't want it, as Kyrie Irving takes up the contested jumper, and they get a rebound, and the Bulls immediately call timeout with 21 seconds on the clock here. And I don't need to remind you guys, this is game 7. Anything can happen. Anything is possible, in the words of Jason Tatum. And Mr. Akezi is gonna, I think that's how you say his last name. Anyways, he's gonna inbound the ball into Tyrese Halliburton. Got 20 seconds left on the clock here. The crowd is screaming here in Dallas. Tyrese pump fakes, gives it out to Akezi. He's working against Derek Lively. Back out to Halliburton. Are they gonna give it to their, oh, step back 3? Oh my goodness, he makes it. You gotta be kidding me. He's back on that Pacers demon time, man. And speaking of the Pacers, man, I know the NBA Finals has already happened and stuff, but man, what a run for the Pacers. That was an incredible series to witness, especially like just the whole playoffs, man. They were just fantastic. Anyway, 6 seconds left. This is a game-winning opportunity for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving working against him. Can he get the fancy lay for the win? Oh my goodness, he finishes. And that is going to be the game. Oh, he almost made that. And that is it, y'all. Game 7. Kyrie Irving on the fancy jelly lay to give your Mavericks another NBA championship to the resume. Look at them. They're all excited. Is there maybe the bug where the Bulls celebrate with us? No, maybe that's in the last 2K. I can't remember anymore. Anyways, you see the guys. Number 9's all excited for us. I don't know who that is. I can't lie. Klay Thompson holding up the championship trophy. You love to see it. And in case y'all were curious, Kyrie Irving with 40 points. And we also have Rob Dillingham on the squad. so that's cool. And yeah, we still have Bronny too. So Bronny's been stacking up the rings, I'm sure. I haven't even been looking at the count, to be honest. It doesn't have his award history for some reason, so I don't know why that is. Anyways, we're not counting the first championship from Kyrie. So this is our 5th championship of the video. This is a back-to-backer, I think, so that's pretty sweet. We love to see it. We'll see who wins our conference, or not the conference, the finals MVP. I'm guessing Cooper Flagg. Yep. And anyways, we'll see y'all in the postseason. Alright, I just wanted to do a quick little update because we're starting to see some regression from the guys. Everyone is 30. Klay Thompson is 32. And this might be the beginning of the end for the squad. Even Bronny James is getting old. That's how you know how far in the future we've simulated. Anyways, yes, 2037. It's about to be 2038. We're about 12 years in the future here. Or 13 years in the future if you're counting about 2038. So yeah, we're 13 years into this thing, or probably 12 years actually, because we drafted them in 26 or 25. No, what am I smoking? Anyways, the team starts out great, and yeah, I mean, if you guys like this kind of stuff, please let me know. I'm not really sure like what kind of like content I want to like stick to on this channel, so I'm just kind of debating. I might start doing some rebuilds here soon, hopefully for you guys. But just let me know what you guys want to, kind of content you guys like, and maybe I'm always down to other games too we could play. I'm always down for that, so just let me know, please, because I'd love to do more things than just simulating 20 years in the future and having my PS5 turn into one of Elon Musk's freaking rocket ships, because holy cow, I had to buy like a new freaking, what they call, a new solid state drive for my PlayStation, because it used to not even freaking run 2K, because the ventilation in my place is just god awful. It's just garbage. It's pretty trash, can't lie. And yeah, so I had to buy a new a new thing because I didn't want my freaking PS5 to blow up and kill my entire family basically. So you can understand the dilemma I was facing there. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the postseason. Like I said last time, I'll promise I won't interrupt again. My bad. Man, they just be giving this MVP to just anybody, huh? Ken Rose with the MVP. And I didn't catch what they just said there. Cooper Flagg, 31 years old, still all NBA second team. Wemby's still here, 34-year-old Wemby. And yeah, no other love for our Timberwolves, or not Timberwolves, I just read that, gosh dang it. The Mavericks, we won 65 games this season. If you want us, we'll take a look at the stats again, see what's happening. Man, Cooper Flagg falling off, man. Who is this? Who is Isaiah Evans? All right, anyways, he's on the team now. He's actually pretty good. He better not be starting over Cooper Flagg. And Kyrie Irving. Yeah, we still got the squad. I just wanted to make sure we still got the squad, because that would not be good. Anyways, simulated playing. Clippers, thanks for trying, but see ya. Phoenix, Toodles, go have fun in Cancun. Mavericks, the Nuggets, we'll book you a first-class flight anywhere you want. Back in the finals against our arch nemesis, the Bulls, as they had a pretty good path to the finals themselves. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. They force a game 6, and we win in 6. Cooper Flagg, your finals MVP. What do you know? It just gets too easy. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Wow. No, Luka. At 39 years old is out of this league. Call it quits. Can't blame it at this point. And yeah, anyways, I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, it just becomes very monotonous just simming this much. I cannot lie, but you do it for the YouTube, you do it for the viewers. So anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys once we win another championship, because that's what we're here to do, baby. At this point, you just gotta enjoy the diversity in the MVPs. Brandon McCoy with your finals MVP. Cooper Flagg again with the depoy. You love to see it. You love to see it. The Pacers won 6-7 games, which means that we probably didn't do that well. As Cooper Flagg, we made okay. Cooper Flagg and we got Ace Bailey. What? When did that? Okay, we better not traded any of our guys for him, or else I'm gonna crash out. Okay, good. So we just have Ace Bailey on the team casually. Okay, well, we'll take it. Anyways, there's the guys. It's probably because I'm not really. I don't know. Anyways, here's the stats on the year. Kyrie being 22 points. And yeah, the guys are kind of falling off. I cannot lie. They're 32 years old. Anyways, we'll see if we can make some noise here. Sweep the Lakers. Sweep the Warriors. And, well, not sweep. Gentlemen, sweep the Warriors. And the 7-seeded Rockets are swept by your Dallas Mavericks. We're facing the league best Pacers here in the conference finals. 1-1. We're down 2-1. We tied the series up 2-2. Game 5 here in Indiana, and they are up huge on us. We dropped 10 points in the first quarter. Yeah, we lost. 22 points from Ace Bailey. Didn't I even think I'd be saying that in this video, because how on earth did we get Ace Bailey? I mean, I know how, but I'm not going to say how. And oh gosh, it's game 7 and we are or game 6, I mean, we're getting absolutely. Oh wait, there's still hope. 55 seconds left. We're down by 5 here in Dallas. Let's just not take control of the team, if you know what I'm saying. We are inbounding the ball. 107 to 112. Just under a minute left. Kyrie Irving out to Klay Thompson, and he's driving against his man. And nice little layup, and ooh, he gets it. Okay, makes it a 1-possession game for the Dallas Mavericks. Brandon McCoy taking the ball up, and we'll see what they can do here. Hopefully we don't have to. That's what I was just gonna say, and I just kind of jinxed us, unfortunately. I was like, hopefully we don't foul them, is what I was trying to say, but I can't speak English, and then it just happens. So, anyways, he makes the first one, makes it a 4-point game. We'll see if he makes the second one to make it a 5-point game. Yes, he does, and that is the MVP of the league right there, Brandon McCoy. But Cooper Flagg, taking it up the court for your Dallas Mavericks. He's working against Brandon McCoy. AD with a little up and under. He misses, gets his own offensive board out to Kyrie. He pump fakes, dribbles, gets the screen again, shoots the 3. Will he make it? Yes, sir. 2-point game. They're going to have to foul, though, unfortunately, and they foul Brandon McCoy once again. It's a 4th foul for Kyrie, and they were already in the bonus, so we'll see he can miss one. The lights aren't too bright for him yet, but I think he's gonna miss this one. No, he made it. All right, no timeouts for the Dallas Mavericks. We gotta get a quick bucket here, preferably a 3-pointer, so that way we can make it competitive. Cooper Flagg with a little spin with the bailout pass. What's happening? We're gonna get a 3-second violation. Anthony Davis with the shot, and he misses, and that's it. That's it, man. Your Dallas Mavericks are going to fold in game 6, and that's it. Lose by 4, 118 to 114, the final score, and that'll do it for your Dallas Mavericks, I think, if I remember correctly. Yep, Indiana Pacers, Brandon McCoy with the finals MVP. You just hate to see it. All right, we are heading into the 2039-2040 season. I think we're going to start to see a bit more regression from the guys, and hopefully we'll be able to actually make the playoffs at this point. Yeah, everyone started. Klay Thompson starting to fall off. Klay, Anthony Davis, Kyrie. Yeah, we got an old squad here, but hopefully we can scrounge up a few more good seasons before everyone really starts falling off a cliff here. So yeah, anyways, we'll see all in the postseason, and hopefully we can still make some noise here in the West. All right, you saw CG up there, Leslie Tatum. I don't know how he's related to Jason Tatum, but there's got to be some sort of resemblance there, right? 66 wins for Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks. We're back on top, baby. That's what we like to see. Ace Bailey on the Mavericks, but where are the guys we really care about? There we go. Cooper Flagg, All-NBA third team. and all defensive first team for Cooper Flagg and Anthony Davis. Man, I just cannot talk after a while, if you know what I mean. First seed once again, Memphis, sayonara, see ya later. Denver, same thing for you guys. Toodles, whatever the heck you want. Oh my goodness, it's game 7. All right, I'm glad that's the clutchest pause. I think that's one of the clutchest moments of my existence. I cannot lie. In game 7 here, we are getting absolutely cooked right now. And we're at home. Oh my gosh, guys. Can we make a little comeback? No. The team's washed. 31 points for Cooper Flagg. Darren Peterson. Gosh, he's also kind of nuts. And Baba Oladoton. I have no idea how the heck you say that name. And Tajon Salon. I do know who that guy is. Then the Thunder in the conference finals, or the NBA finals against the Bulls, and they win in 7. Did the Bulls just blow a 3-0 lead? I think they did. That's insane. Anyways, player retirements. Anthony Edwards, he gets tired of getting bullied by us. Derek Lively left us for the Timberwolves, I just realized. And he retired. So kind of an unwise decision if you ask me. Did the Thompson twins retire too? I just saw. That's pretty inspirational, man. Asar proving that he's still on top though, because he's the better overall, I guess. But they're both kind of demons, not gonna lie. Anyways, we'll see how much the guys are falling off, because I feel like we're gonna start seeing some serious regression here in the year 2040, the year of our Lord 2040. Anyways, ignore that. That was kind of cringe on my part. Yep, Klay Thompson's down to 88. Anthony Davis is a 94. Kyrie and Cooper haven't really changed much, so that's good to see. But I can only say it's only going to go down from here as we continue on through the season. The guys are like 34, and it's just we're getting close. We're kind of got the unction going on, the retirement home, if you will. I mean, we started out 8-0, so we're still like a fantastic team, don't get me wrong, but that might just be because of Ace Bailey, I cannot lie. Anyways, wow, I don't think we've ever started this good since like the beginning of the video. So anyways, we'll see you guys in the playoffs. To my eyes deceive me, Ace Bailey with the finals MVP. We don't really care though. 70 wins for the Dallas Mavericks. And Jason Kidd, Ace Bailey, of course, All NBA first team. I can't believe we have this guy on our team. And he's the only Maverick on any team. As I see Cooper Flagg, all defensive first team. Yeah, which means the guys are probably falling off. I can't lie. I cannot tell a lie. Yeesh. 21 points for Kyrie. 15 and 12. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Klay Thompson only averaging 9 points a game. Oh gosh, it's not. He's not even starting no more. It's looking ugly for the players, but not for us as an organization. The Spurs, we'll get them out of here in a sweep, baby. Wow, I was going to say the Thunder, but the Trailblazers, we get them out in 5. And the Thunder, they gave us some trouble last season, as y'all know. They're up 2-1. We tie up the series 2-2. Oh, I meant to click always simulate. There we go. They tie up the series 2-2, and we're here in a crucial game 5. As always, whoever wins game 5 usually wins the rest of the series. And we're in a close. Oh, it's not close anymore. I lie. Oh gosh. As the Thunder take care of business against us, Mr. Baba Oladoton, or whatever the frick you say. I don't know how to say your name, bro. Anyways, we're down 3-2. We're on the road in OKC. Can we force game 7 and go to the finals again? It's not looking likely, as they are blowing us out of the water right now. Pause. Anyways, who are you? Anders Nojowitz. All right. Well, he was the leading scorer, 17 points, and Darren Peterson dropped a casual 41 on our heads as Mr. Baba wins finals MVP, or conference finals MVP, and probably finals MVP as well. Yep. So that really stinks if you're thus, and I'm thinking we're going to see some retirements here in the next few seasons from your Dallas Maverick what do we say? Quadfecta? I think that's what we agreed upon the word was going to be for them. Anyways, yeah, the Quadfecta is starting to, regressed a little bit, which is not what we want to see. 97 overall for Cooper Flagg, and man, Klay Thompson's starting to fall off a cliff there, and that's not what you want to see. Anyways, we'll see you guys here in the next season. Hopefully, we can still make some noise. I think the only reason why this team is somewhat good right now is just because of Ace Bailey. I cannot tell a lie. So, anyways, I'll let you know if anything notable happens, but honestly, we're just gonna let the team ride how it goes, and we'll see what happens. All right, you already know the vibes. Ace Bailey with the MVP. Does that say Wembanyama? Sean Wembanyama from Marquette. Bro, you don't even look like you're related to Victor Wembanyama. Sean, oh my, Sean. At least you don't have the full-arm tat sleeve like some of these other auto-generated guys do. Conrad Wembanyama, what the trifecta Wembanyamas here, and this is the real Victor Wembanyama, but what is going on? Conrad Wembanyama, who are you? New Mexico? I don't even understand what's going on, man. I swear, we won 69 games this season. I'm not really sure what was happening there, and there is no love for the team, which means we probably are falling off here a little bit. Let's see what the squad's looking like. Yeah, we still got quite a bit of good players on this team. I cannot cap with y'all, but man, Kyrie Irving 23 points. He's kind of had a resurgence. I don't know who the heck this guy is, but we got him for a minimum because 2K's just broken once you sim too far into the season. You just start picking up guys for super cheap. Anyways, but yeah, the squads, Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson especially, are starting to fall off. Cooper Flagg, man, but he wants to resign. I don't know what you're saying, bro. You got 3 years left on your contract. Anyways, first round against the Clippers should be a sweep, and it is. Denver, see you later. And the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was nice that you guys wanted to come by. First Western Conference Finals MVP for Kyrie Irving. It was nice for the Timberwolves to stop by, but you know you're not going to make it past us, unfortunately, this year, as we're up 2-1 against the Pacers, up 3-1, and boom, give us that chip. Ace Bailey, the Finals MVP, and we're just going to keep going. No retirements yet. I think this is when we're going to start seeing the players start to consider retirement. I mean, the year is 2042. We're about to hit 2043. I don't even know what I'll be doing at that point. I'm hoping I'll probably be dead when that happens. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that old. Anyways, we'll see what happens once we hop into the player progression. I just sim past it. I just realized that's totally my bad. Anyways, we'll see what happens. I want to see how the players are doing. And holy crap, I just forget how slow this game loads once you simulate this far. In the future, Cooper Flagg. Looks like everyone's. Anthony Davis went up back to a 90 overall, and Klay Thompson. Oh man, I think he wants to still play, but man, he's been playing for a long time. I think it's gonna be pretty close to wraps for his career. We'll see him at the season, and I will see you guys in the postseason. I'm guessing that we're approaching the last few years. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I want to continue simulating. What's the word? Like I don't know when I want to stop simulating, because I don't know if I think the whole point is to kind of keep the quadfecta together. So I think once one of the players retires, I think we'll just call it wraps. So yeah, as the team has won 20 games or 19 games this season, I can't even read. Got glasses on right now because, man, I just aged myself so much there. Gosh dang it. Anyways, we'll see you guys here in the off season, or the postseason, I mean. Well, what do you know? Ace Bailey with the MVP. We beat our 74 wins. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. 75 wins for the Dallas Mavericks. A league best in all of history. You love to see it. Is there any other love for some Dallas Mavericks that aren't named Ace Bailey? No, there's not. Cooper Flagg does make all defensive second team, though. Man, if I could only speak English, that'd be so fantastic. I would just love it so much. Anyways, Dallas gonna face off against the Utah Jazz in the first round. See ya. Denver. See ya. Mavericks. What am I doing? We are the Mavericks.
Minnesota, we beat him 7. Gosh, I'm so bad at this, guys. I'm trying to get some more gameplay for you. Kevin Wheatley, who the frick are you? Anyways, yeah, Kevin Wheatley's on the team, and we win in 5. Kyrie with the Finals MVP. That's what we like to see, y'all. That is what we like to see. Any retirements from the Mavericks? Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is done. What did he say? I'm retiring at the end of the season. I'm proud to say I'm walking away with my head held high. You love to see it. He didn't even play this last season, so I can't even blame bro. The Dallas Mavericks just kind of gave up on him after a while. Played 18 years in the league. I'm sure, did it say Wembanyama retired too? Yeah, Victor's out of here. I'm sure he made the Hall of Fame. Klay Thompson right there, Hall of Fame. He got, I think that's going to include the other chips that he won too. Yeah, in his career 10 championships. I don't think we won that many rings. Let's see here. Yeah, we won a total of 9 rings in this video though, which is still incredible. We had a great run. So let's go take a look at league history, because it's always fun to see, you know, what the team did, how the players did. I don't know if it's going to merge like their current stats and stuff too with their their statistics, you know what I'm saying, like from before Klay Thompson was able to beat his career best in 2018. I mean, none of these are all the records are going to get, you know, beat either. I'm mostly looking for the season records, you know, or not the season. Yeah, see, what am I trying to do? What am I trying to say? Career. Here we go. Career. Kyrie Irving is second all time with points scored, just under LeBron James. I'm sure he'll pass him. Anthony Davis is right there in 6th place. And Cooper Flagg is actually nowhere to be found on here. I'm sure that might be a glitch because, you know, they love to troll here. Anyways, field goals made. I'm sure Kyrie's up here as well. Yep, 3rd overall. Anthony Davis, 5th all time. 3-pointers made. Kyrie almost breaking 5,000, just behind Klay Thompson in 6th place. Free throws made. Anthony Davis is 6th place. Kyrie Irving's right behind him in 9th place. And rebounds, I'm sure Anthony Davis is 3rd of all time in rebounds. Assists, Kyrie Irving is in 5th place in all time. Blocks, Anthony Davis is 4th all time. Steals, Kyrie Irving is 7th all time in steals. Minutes, and I'm surprised I don't see Cooper Flagg on here. Kyrie Irving has the 5th most turnovers, and yeah, that's about all we care about. Let's look at how many rings. Let's see how the awards. I want to see league history, NBA history. Here we go. So MVP is Cooper Flagg. As you can see, Dallas Mavericks pretty much owned this title here for a while. And then Chicago Bulls, CJ, he went on a little run there, so that's pretty insane. Anyways, not Rookie of the Year. I'm trying to look for the it's not the season awards. Past champions. Here we go. So we started this video in 25-26. In our first appearance in the finals, we beat the Raptors. Then we didn't make it the next year. Then we went back-to-back. Then we didn't make it this year, nor this year. I didn't realize we had such a drought there for a second. And then we went on to win 4 straight. 4 chips straight. Then we lost to the Pacers the next round. Didn't make it the next round, the next year. Next year we didn't make it again. And then we beat the Pacers twice in order to go back-to-back. So there's your answer. 9 chips for the team. I'm sure they could win a lot more, but at this point, it's not even worth simulating. Like, the team, it just gets so broken. And I think players, I'm sure these guys could play till like they're 40. But the whole point, I think, is just to, I don't know. I just wanted to see how they do when they're playing all together. And since, you know, Klay Thompson wanted to jump ship like that, I think we're just going to call it here. Yeah. Anyway, shout out Cooper Flagg. Shout out Kyrie Irving. Shout out Anthony Davis. And, of course, shout out Klay Thompson. And we'll see you in the next one.